A lot of ground covered tonight in the debate, and many are wondering how it will impact voters in November.
Joining us now is Wright State University Professor of Political Science, Dr. Lee Hanna. Thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Hanna. So how do you think each candidate did in representing their tickets tonight?
Hey, Jack. I would say that both parties are probably pretty content with the performance of their candidates. Just kind of watching Twitter, watching Republicans and Democrats, I think they both feel like their candidate did a good job of not only showing that they could be the person a heartbeat away from the president, but also spending most of their time defending their top of the ticket candidate and attacking the other. We'll look at those final moments, but I think they both have some sound bites that they'll be able to run with from tonight.
Dr. Hanna, it seemed like both of them were pretty neck and neck, really didn't stand out any, but was there one issue for either of them that really would help them appeal to voters?
Sure. So I think Walz started strong. They asked about the situation in the Middle East, and he kind of got out, some of the information about even some of Trump's closest advisors have kind of turned on him, aren't endorsing him, etc. I think J.D. Vance was pretty solid in making this case. If Harris can fix all of these problems, why hasn't she done it? She's been in the seat for 3 years. So I think that was pretty successful. I think you could tell they both had some cards they really wanted to play early, and they really jammed into the question regardless of what it was. But as time went on, you actually did see, I think, some more detailed and thoughtful discussions about, some major issues that weren't necessarily just everything the person on the other side says is ridiculous. There was a little more consensus on how we deal with some of these difficult issues like housing, for example.
And we'll be talking about those issues as we inch closer to the November election. But what's next for the candidates?
Yeah, so, this is the press the flesh period. So they will both be out on the trail. They are just covering Pennsylvania with appearances in particular. One thing that will be challenging for the next several weeks is, two of the biggest swing states are also dealing with just an enormous humanitarian crisis. So how do the candidates reach them and care for these people also without exploiting them or getting in the way of necessary rescue efforts? And so I think that does put a little bit of a change on maybe some of their plans. And then also, we don't know what's going to happen with some of these these flare-ups in the Middle East, for example, that could radically alter what we're talking about. We're in October, so it's October surprise time.
Yeah, all eyes ahead to the November election. We'll be keeping our eyes on it. Dr. Lee Hanna with Wright State University, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you guys so much.